What's going on, everybody? It is Jimso here. Welcome back to Shooting the Shit, my hopefully now weekly series where I just ramble about stuff and talk about my week and how things are going with the channel and stuff like that. This is going to be some World of Warships gameplay you're seeing in the background here. I had not played World of Warships for a couple months when recording this game. So, well, these couple of games that are going to be shown here, that's why I'm playing pretty badly. But yeah, this is a great game. It's a fun game. I'm in this video, in this game right here, I'm using the Arpeggio of Blue Steel to Cow. Those of you who have seen the anime will probably be like, wait, what the fuck? Is this a mod or something? No, it's actually an official ship in the game that was available for a while in a collaboration they did with the anime team. So yeah, you actually have the ship from the anime in the game. Well, it's not the same ship, obviously. It's the Otago from the premium store, which is like a $60 ship. And you got it for free if you did the Takao event back like 2 years ago or a year ago or something. So I got mine, and that's why there's also that weeaboo voiceover, because, yeah. I don't like Takao's voiceover, but unfortunately there's no Maya in this game, so it feels bad, man. Anyways, I'm gonna make a slight little adjustment to this series, by the way, a little special thing, because you guys who watch this, you guys are the real MVPs, yeah? You guys don't just watch me for the Singe content, you watch me for me. So, as a little reward for you all for making it past the first minute and a half here, and in all future episodes, I will answer every comment left on these videos. No, I read every comment I get. I don't always answer because I don't always have time, or, I just can't think of anything interesting to say to the comment, But I'm trying, I've got a small enough channel where I can do this. I will answer every comment that you guys leave below my Shoot the Shit videos. No matter how retarded your questions are, or how memey they are, I will answer. And so if you got any questions, you can ask them below about anything, really. And yeah, I will respond to them, guaranteed. And that's going to be something special for you guys. So, what's been going on recently? Well, this weekend past, I went to the Supernova Expo here in Adelaide, South Australia, at the Adelaide Showgrounds. I went last year to this as well, and it was sort of boring. There weren't many people there, not much crazy shit was going on. But this year was a little bit better. It still wasn't perfect, though. It's still nothing compared to AVCON, the Anime and Video Games Convention here in Adelaide every year. That's like an Australia famous event. And it's for good reason, it's great. Stan Lee was at Supernova this year, though. I'm not a Marvel fan, I don't read comics at all. That's not my generation. But yeah, I saw him on stage, briefly. I didn't stay around for his panel or anything, but he was there. People were taking photos with him and shit. He's fucking old now. But, yeah, apart from that, me and Barry just went. I had to fucking, like, pretty much bully him into coming, because, like, you can go to conventions alone, but it's just not the same, man. You want to go with somebody. And, of course, I dressed up as Fidel Castro. Another good reason for having Barry along is he carries the flag for when people take photos with me. You can see some photos on my Twitter, by the way, if you want to take a look there. But yeah, what are some cool things that happened there? Well, first of all, I got a Modern Masters 2017 box, for those of you playing Magic the Gathering. That's like, in Australia, where the prices are higher, that's like a 350 Australian dollar box. There was some card store that had a stall there that was selling one for 250 bucks. So I'm like, yes please! And I opened it, and it was honestly a pretty bad box. I got a foil Scalding Tarn, which is like 120 bucks on Australian eBay, where I sell my cards. So that paid for like half the box, but the rest was sort of okay. But in the end, even if that was a pretty bad box, it was only a 2 mythic box, and they weren't any high value mythics. I didn't pull any Lilianas or anything, which is a shame, because I need one more for my 8-rack deck. But yeah, despite that, because the box was so cheap, I still went even on it. So now I've got a bunch of fetch lands that are just sitting up here on a shelf above me. And, yeah, so lucky me, I guess. Well, unlucky me, but lucky me that the box was so cheap, it didn't really matter. Another cool thing that happened was, there's an Australian, like, PC parts retailer here, online PC parts retailer, called M-Wave. Actually, I think there might be international as well. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me. M-Wave! But, yeah, they had a little booth there where they had their, like, gaming PCs set up for people to play it. Normally, I'll sit down and play a couple games of League on them, but they didn't seem to have League. They only had, like, Overwatch and shit. So, yeah, I mean, I know how to play Overwatch. Overwatch is very fun, but fuck that shit. I want to play League. What's the point of having, like, a platinum border or a diamond border if you can't show it off the plebs at conventions, man? You You gotta do that shit. But unfortunately, they didn't have any. But what they did have was they had this little weird competition thing where, like, they were giving away, like, a massive gaming PC that was, like, a Diva gaming PC from Overwatch. It was, like, painted with all her colors and shit. But they were doing, like, a secondary... I entered for that. Hopefully I win, but it's not gonna happen, let's face it. But they're also having, like, a little side thing there at the booth where they had this sort of... I would say he was cringy, but he actually did the delivery really well. He was, like, this promotional guy. And it was making everyone be like, you know, if you want some merchandise, say like M-Wave and jump up and down and blah, blah, blah. And they're throwing like bloody Cooler Master hats and snapbacks and some like little bags of merchandise into the crowd and shit. But then the final one, the final prize was, what was it? Hold on. Spoiler alert, it's in my PC. I need to just take a quick look at what it was again. Oh, fucking hell, I can't see it. But, was like a... Oh no, it's a Seagate hard drive, like a 2 terabyte one of like a new range they're doing that's like really fast. It's just a HDD, it's not an SSD, but it's a really good HDD. And they're like, yeah, like they're all like, getting volunteers in the crowd to like come up and play these like silly games or do these silly promotional things, and you know, like you win like a show bag or something. And I'm sort of like half-ass enthusiasm in my Fidel Castro costume, going like, yeah, pick me, but I don't really care. And then it's like, okay, now for the final grand prize, we are fucking giving away this bloody, HDD. I'm like, I need a HDD for my PC, I'm running out of space. So he picks the first person, and then he's like, alright, who wants to challenge this person? And I pull the cigar out of my mouth, and I point right at him, I look at him, and I'm like, this man right here. And he's like, alright, dictator, come on up. So I went up there, and what I had to do was... I had to strike a pose, and I had to shout out, M-Wave! And I fucking nailed it, man. I fucking blew the other guy out of the water. And, like, you know, the crowd had to fucking, the crowd had to decide. It was decided by, like, cheers of the crowd who won. And they asked, like, who won for this guy? And they pointed to the other guy, and, like, all the little kids at the front cheered. And they're like, alright, who thinks, the dictator won? And the whole rest of the crowd cheered. He's like, yep, the dictator wins. And he gave him my hard drive. And it's in the PC right now. I actually need a SATA data cable for it. I don't actually have a spare one, so I've ordered one of them online. I can't use it until it comes in, but it's nice to win free stuff at conventions. I actually won an old headset, a Corsair headset, at Avcon 2 years ago, I believe. Yeah, that lasted for quite a while. Now, it broke eventually, of course, and now I've got this wireless one that I'm using, which is falling apart, being held together by duct tape and shit, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It still works, man. So, whatever. But yeah, that was fun. Not many people asked for photos of me and my Fidel Castro costume. Most of the people who asked them for, like, the actual vendors there, like, every time I'll go past the vendor, they'll be like, oh my god, it's Fidel Castro, and someone asked for pictures. But yeah, I think, like, most of the younger crowd had no fucking idea who I was, which is fucking disgraceful, man. Come on, learn your history. You gotta know about the famous dictators of the bloody 20th century, man. Come on. But yeah, I had a lot more photos at Avcon. A lot more people recognize me. It's pretty funny dressing up as Fidel Castro because you get actual people who are socialists being like, oh my god, yes, socialism now. And I'm just like sitting there posing for a photo with them with a smile and being like, I think you're the biggest fucking retard in the world, but whatever. Socialism doesn't work, kids. It's just a meme. Relax. But yeah, it was quite fun. Like, yeah, it's not as fun as Avcon. It's not as fun as Comic Con that comes to Adelaide at the beginning of the year, like April. Supernova's like Comic Con light, basically. It's still good though. It's still good. And they fucking had Stan Lee. I mean, how'd they get him? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was fun. Me and Brain went to the cosplay competition as well. I didn't enter. Like maybe I could, but it's a very low effort cosplay, so I doubt I'm gonna win. But we went to the cosplay competition, and the cosplay competition was quite frankly fucking garbage. Like, the Avcon cosplay competition is amazing. The Supernova cosplay competition was just cringe incarnate. And it all went down to the presenters. They were trying to do this, like, weird crowd involvement thing where they'd be like, okay, you know, this side of the crowd is Team Super, and this side of the crowd is Team Nova, and every time I say cheer Team Super or cheer Team Nova, you know, you guys cheer and you do this thing. And I was just like, okay, well, this is fucking gay, but what? I'm just gonna sit there quietly. And me and Barry are just like, we're just gonna sit here quietly and fucking watch. And yeah, like, most of the crowd is just like, we don't fucking care about this shit, just bring the cosplayers on. And yeah, like, it all went okay. The cosplayers were... There were some shitty ones, there were some really good ones. The person who won, I I forget who it was, but they did this, like, Sylveon cosplay. She had a nice ass as well, you could sort of see it. Sorry. I just had to say that. There was a Fran cosplayer who had a really good cosplay who also had a nice ass. Yeah. Fucking hell. Now that's cringe, guys. That's cringe. But hey, Chimsto's a perv. At least I'm not ashamed of it. but not as cringe as these fucking cosplay presenters, man. At some point, after the fucking cosplayers had all been presented on the stage, the judges went off stage to do their judging. And so they're like, okay, in order to fill this period of time, we're going to do this stupid competition where you have these Batarangs, which apparently is like a Batman thing in a Batman movie. I don't know, I never watched Batman, don't care. But yeah, you have to throw these Batarangs, which are like these made out of, these little Batarang beanbags, through these hoops. And, you know, the person who does that eventually, like, the winner will win a voucher. And they had, but the thing is, they had two different teams. They had an adult team and a kids team. And they did them one after another. And it took fucking forever. Oh my god, it was horrible. So we're a fucking crowd of people here to see cosplay, and we're sitting here for 15 minutes watching these dumb kids fucking throwing these beanbags through these hoops. We don't give a shit. And of course they're failing over and over again. And they fail so much that eventually they have to, like, reinvent the rules to try and get a winner, and it takes fucking forever. To the point where there was a guy in the crowd behind me literally say, like, they're going like, everyone cheer for this guy so we can win. He's just like, I'll cheer for whoever fucking finishes this first. And I'm just sitting there, like, me and Barry just sitting there in, like, the front row. Like, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. But eventually it finishes, and the judges come out. They probably finished their bloody judging 10 minutes ago. But they eventually come out, and they present the winner, and it was the Sylveon cosplayer. Which was deserved. Like, that was a really good cosplay, honestly. I do think there were better ones in the convention, though. They just didn't enter the cosplay competition for some reason. I guess that's not for everyone. Whatever. But yeah, that was really fucking annoying. If you're in Adelaide and you want to see a cosplay competition, go to the Avcon one. It's much better. It's fucking basic shit. It's down to earth. It's just like, we're doing a fucking presentation and we're showing off cosplay, and it's good. But yeah, don't go to the Supernova one. It was garbage, and the presenters were really cringy. And yeah. But the convention itself was okay. A definite improvement over last year. I don't like that there's much less exhibitors than the Comic-Con. They take place literally in the same place. The Adelaide Showgrounds, the I don't know what place there, I forget what the name is. But yeah, they literally take up like half the space. Well, they don't take up half the space, but they just have like half the space made up of exhibitors, and that's why I go there. I want to buy shit. I want to get like cheap cards from sellers selling their stuff for too cheap. Like Comic-Con this year, I got an Atraxa deck, a Magic the Gathering Atraxa deck for like $50 in April, when it was worth like $100. And then I opened a bloody Grindstone Masterpiece from a Aether Revolt pack. So I literally left that convention making money. And I actually left Supernova making money as well. So I'm like the only person I know who makes money when they leave conventions. I get paid to go to the convention. Because I just like sell the cards that I get there. On my eBay store, and it all works out just fine. But yeah, it was okay. It wasn't horrible. Could have been better. I enjoyed it. Didn't really enjoy the cosplay competition, but whatever. So, what else is going on? I want to start doing some scripted videos again. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers doing video essays, like just on random fucking shit. Mainly video game related, but you know, some anime related stuff, some movie related stuff, and I really like that stuff. I really like video essays, and I've done, like, scripted videos before. Probably one of my favorite ones is my video I did on Champion Identity, which, you know, nobody watched. But I really love making that video, and I think that's just the biggest thing, like, why I don't make scripted videos that much, is they take forever to make. And, like, I just don't have the audience to, in my opinion, make it worthwhile going through all that effort. But, I mean, I do this for fun, and I'm feeling the itch to make some scripted videos again, and I actually want to do one that's really good and in-depth, and actually on a decently serious subject matter. I have plans. I'm going to start writing a script soon. Not tomorrow, because I'm working all day tomorrow, fucking hell, but yeah, it's going to be a topic that relates to League of Legends. It's going to be about League of Legends. It's, you know, intrinsically League of Legends related, but it relates to a whole bunch of other gaming cultures around. I'm hoping to finish that this month sometime. Actually, probably not. It'll probably be like bloody next month sometime. But I do want to make it. I'll see how long it goes. Since I'm not under any pressure to make it, I'm just going to take as long as I need with it and just fucking make it as good as I can. And then, you know, post it on my channel and have it get 1,500 views. And we'll see. Maybe I'll actually try, like, promoting it on Reddit or something. Who knows? But Reddit is a lottery, man. You know, sometimes you post... Like, you know, everyone was talking about how, like, oh, that big YouTuber scandal where fucking all the YouTubers were doing that secret Skype group thing where fucking... They were upvoting each other's videos and how that's horrible. I'm just like... Fucking hell, like, why couldn't... Can I be invited to that? Like, fucking hell. Because here's the thing, like, yeah, this secret Skype group, what it would really do is, they would literally just put, like, 10 upvotes on their, like, on the new, like, the video when they posted it. And that's just enough to get it into the rising section, which gives it exposure. And if something's in the rising section and it's not good, then, I mean, it's not going to get on the front page of Reddit. The fact that, you know, they got their videos to the rising section and it actually fucking got to the front page meant that their videos actually deserved to be there. So I don't take that situation as seriously. Like I said, if they were like, hey, you join our Skype group, I'd be like, sure. Fucking hell, upvote my shit. I don't give a shit. Vote manipulation on Reddit, like, fucking vote manipulation. It's fucking 10 votes. Who gives a shit? But I guess Reddit has a big fucking hard-on for being against that, so whatever. But yeah, you know, I do want to do some scripted stuff. It is fun to make. I love writing out the scripts. I love delivering them. I've got to work more on my delivery of the scripts a little bit. I think it's sort of lacking. I'm not a good extemporaneous speaker, as you can see, you know, or as you can hear from me talking right now. Which sort of sucks when you're a YouTuber who mainly does commentaries. But when I'm playing a game, I can focus on the game and talk about the game. When I'm just trying to speak about like stuff off my head, I can get the ideas in my head. But when I try to speak, I like speak too fast and shit, and I'm an R a bit. And yeah, it can sort of suck, as you're hearing. But hey, if you've been watching it this far, you're obviously entertained, so good to see you still here. So, Season 8. Yeah, Season 8. Goals, boys. Let's talk about goals. So, actually, before we start on this, I will say I'm going to be testing out a whole bunch of more masteries still. I'm going to be testing out Airy now that it's been nerfed. And I will make a video... when the season begins, talking about, like, hey, the season's begun, here's what I think the good masteries are on Singed, and here's what I'll be running, and we can compare it to the fucking video I made, the first video I made. But yeah, Season 8 goals, I want to try and get to Master Tier. I'm on OCE. It's not that hard to get to Master, Challenger, High Diamond on OCE, because the population is quite lower. You know, the other ranks are still the same. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, fucking Platinum 1 on OCE is fucking... Silver 5 on NA, that's bullshit. It's a nonsense, and people who say that are retarded. But yeah, definitely like High Diamond, Master Tier Challenger, nowhere near the level of NA, or Korea for that matter. But, you know, I still want to get there. Because fucking hell, man, bragging rights. I want that bloody, that jacket as well. If I can get to Challenger, that would be cool, but I just think I'm getting to Challenger. My goal next season is Master Tier. I'm going to try and get there. I'm going to have to grind, though, and that sucks, man. I hate doing that shit. But yeah, those are the Season 8 goals. I'm probably going to be doing it on Singe, but like I reckon I'm going to do like what I was doing at the end of Season 7 here. I went top primary role, mid secondary role, and I'd go basically Singe top, Lux mid. And if I got like support, I would just dodge, or AD carry, I would dodge. Jungle, I need a jungle pick though, because I can actually sort of play jungle. But I don't know what my pick would be. I might just go back to Vi. She was my go-to jungle pick in Season 4. Back when I was still climbing with the old Rise, as you all know. But, yeah, it's been a while since I played her. So, I don't know how well that would go. Apparently, Tahm Kench's jungle is a good thing now again. I remember playing a lot of Tahm Kench's jungle when he first came out, and I fucking loved it. He was so fun to play, but... yeah, he's not really the same anymore, I don't think, which sort of sucks. But yeah, Master Tier Season 8. Maybe I won't get there, but fuck it, I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna try. At least if I can get High Diamond, fucking I'll be happy. At least I can have some bragging rights then. Yeah, hey, I got the fucking High Diamond, man. I did something. But, you know, everyone will still shit on me because I'm from fucking OCE. And, you know... hey, I would play on NA if I fucking could. I mean, I can, but I've got 250 ping. So I don't really want to. I'm at a disadvantage. I don't know, maybe I will one day. I'll just like, fuck it. If I ever get, like, good enough, if I, like, oh, you know, I could get like top 10 challenger OC, which is never gonna happen. But let's say it did somehow. I'd be like, fuck it, let's go on NA on fucking 250 ping and just try and see how high we can get. I doubt that that's ever gonna happen though. Who knows? We can dream. We can dream. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of challengers, can you please all go and harass that washed-up challenger player, MinishCap1, and tell him to actually upload some fucking videos? Because I seriously want some MinishCap1 content, and he's made nothing for the new season yet, because this is a lazy prick. So please go to his Twitter and harass him. Tell him that Chimso sent you, and tell him to make some fucking videos, please, because I really want to watch some MinishCap1. Fucking hell. But, yeah, hopefully when 2017 begins, I can start streaming with new internet, because the NBN, National Broadband Network, is coming, and I should hopefully, at the very least, get bloody 15 megabit, 15 MB down, and 5 MB up, which is fucking garbage, and I'll be paying 90 bucks a month for it, but guess what? I can stream with that internet speed, so guess who'll be streaming? Oh yeah, this boy here. Hopefully, if everything goes right and there are no delays and there's not some fuck up that our property has that makes it so we can't get it or something. But yeah, here's hoping that happened because I really want to fucking stream, dude. I've wanted to stream for so long, but my internet is legit just way too bad to actually do it. And even when I do start streaming, it's only going to be in fucking probably 720p, 30 FPS, 1080p, 30 FPS, but fucking hell, it's better than nothing, man. It's better than nothing. And I'm really looking forward to it. Just 2 more months left. Come on, come faster, will ya? I don't know how much I am going to actually be able to stream in January, though, when it does come, because my sister is pregnant and my niece is going to be due late December, early January, so... yeah. It's going to be an interesting new year. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much out of stuff to talk about here, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, keep staying tuned. I'm going to try and render the Dark Souls, next episode of Dark Souls. Sorry I've been inconsistent with those. They just take so long to render, and then, they fuck up when uploading to YouTube, and it's such a pain in the ass, and they take, 2 days to upload. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but I will probably be rendering that video next to upload it for you guys who are watching for Dark Souls. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. And some people have been asking about the Undertale Genocide run. I am going to do that at some point. Once again, it will be like a 6.5 hour video like I did with the Pacifist one. It will happen. I don't know when. Whenever I feel like playing Undertale again, basically. Which could be fucking next week, or it could be in a couple of months. But it will happen, don't worry. So do stick around if you want to see that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Once again, if you got any questions, comments, anything, leave them below. I will answer every comment on my Shooting the Shit videos. My audience is small enough to do that without me being overwhelmed. So, you guys have actually made it this far. That's your reward. Ask your questions below. Anything you want. Talk about anything. You can have a discussion. And, if you don't want to do that, fucking contact me on Twitter. Whatever. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Take care. And I'll see you all next time.